Great. Okay, folks, now we're going to talk a little bit about the movies. So how many of you out there, I know I see it on my Facebook, wish they were in the rock and roll world? Or maybe wish they could play in a rock and roll band? Or how about kids that are learning how to play instruments and their dream is to play with rock and rollers? Well, there's a brand new documentary out right now. Not a movie, it's a documentary about a real thing that happens like that. It's called Rock Camp, the Movie.
Artists love to give back. They realize their success is based on the fans. And that's how I came up with the idea of Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp.
Get ready to rock. You've heard of sports fantasy camps, beauty pageants, and band camps. But this is the big time, a chance to rock and roll and shred with the masters.
Welcome to Rock and Roll Fantasy Camp.
Okay, this person can play, this person can kind of play.
You would have a 15-year-old kid playing drums and a dentist on guitar. If this band were a real band, it would be the weirdest band ever, but cool.
A lot of really good players come through.
Rock Camp is a documentary that puts you in the front row of David Fissoff's brainchild. That's right, they've been rocking since 1996, and it's hard to tell who's having the most fun.
One guitar player was shredding like a mother, and I'm thinking, what are you? He goes, I'm a doctor. I'm going, wow.
A look behind the scenes, a peek at the players, and you see a little kid playing drums like a wild man. And the lady next door, that's right, she's rubbing elbows with legends. Kicking it with Brian Wilson.
If Bob Dylan and Gene Simmons and Jimi Hendrix auditioned for The Voice, you think we'd make it? Oh, it's fun time, it's fun. You think we'd make it?
Sending your kid off to camp with Gene Simmons may sound a little shaky, but the word on Rock Camp is everybody loves it. Alice Cooper, Sammy Hagar, Gene Simmons, Brian Wilson, Roger Daltrey, Nancy Wilson, Judas Priest. Directed by Robert Blush, it's a documentary that rocks.
I've reconnected with my joy of playing.
Singing for the first time on stage.
It's a very special thing. That moment, and for me and for him, it's real.
Dreams can come true.
I can't think of a more fun thing to do. I mean, it's better than stamp collecting.
Yes, it is. And you watch this thing and you almost think it's like an advertisement telling you, call, get in touch with these guys, and I could be a part of this whole thing, and you really can. But the reality of this whole thing is it's the entertainment value of it. It is a documentary. You can see it. You can see it in a few theaters right now, and starting next Friday, I think it's the 16th, starting next Friday, it comes to all the video platforms so you can check it out. And it is fantastic. Just a lot of fun to watch and maybe, start a new dream or satisfy a dream.